Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Plejos here, bringing you another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic PvP. I'm playing Hey Blanken once again, my Operative heals, trying to get more familiar with it again. And of course I'm in here playing with my wife Ileana again. She's doing her tank thing as well, and we are playing Odessan Proving Grounds. This episode was a lot of fun. There was good teamwork, I think, honestly. Everybody on our team seemed like they were doing a pretty good job at what they were supposed to be doing. So I wanted to share that a little bit too. We were fairly successful, didn't have a lot of issues on here. But yeah, it just seemed like things were coming together pretty good. It was a good group overall. And of course I want to take time to thank you all for watching. And feel free to like and subscribe. And leave some comments down below. I'm always looking for ways to improve, get a little bit better in both gameplay and video recording, as well as some of the comments on the commentary. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just trying to get a feel for this and improve myself as we go along. I'm really open to constructive criticism, so feel free to share your thoughts. But anyway, just down here doing a little bit of healing, trying to get this node so that I can pop this multiply slice that I got here that gives us more points on the node itself, which we stole off of another character that came running through on the enemy side, which is kind of nice. And it looks like we're doing pretty good. We got the lead going on here. Seems like we stayed down south here almost most of the game, I think, if not all of the game, quite honestly. I was kind of surprised that this area just kept popping. So we didn't do a lot of motion. We just kind of stayed down here and held it for the most part. Got a little bit of challenge going on here, but not too much. Just throwing down the heels, trying to keep everybody up. Then I see another blue coming through for multiply slicing, which is good, and he's sitting here doing it right now, I think. I also see somebody else that's got the red, which is deactivating. I'm hoping that he doesn't accidentally pop this here, but he doesn't. He moves on. And if you see the little indicators across the I don't know what's called, the scorecard across the top there, top right, arrows pointing up indicate a multiplier. On the left you see the arrows pointing to the right. It indicates they acquire it faster. They get the same amount of points, but they don't have to stay at that node as long. And of course when you're inside the node, you cannot be stealthed and hold on to it, so you have to have somebody that's not stealthed in there, which is pretty good. Ember Knight's holding it for us right now while Ileana and I are stealthed. You'll probably see a little bit later here too, Ileana pops out of stealth to hold it while I stay stealth. Sort of hides our numbers and makes a primary target as well too, but of course, like I said, somebody has got to be out of stealth in order to hold the node.
Deactivating control point. Ready to run.
So now we're waiting for the next control node. Ember Knight is actually running off to pick up another object to use, another slicing object to use in here. She did a pretty good job with that. In fact, I believe Ileana and I both gave her our votes at the end of the round for being mindful of that right away. That's something I'll have to work on too. I'm not even quite sure where all those are located, the slicing objects. But I did notice while watching it that it does a little circle feature on the map on the left to let you know where they're at. So I'll pay a little bit more attention to that and find where they're at. I know there's a rotation on them as you approach them, so just a matter of which one you get when you actually acquire it. So I guess there's a little bit of a timing involved to make sure that you get the one that you want, or just random chance when you're running through. I'm not quite sure. Give Ember Knight some props there. Nice work, Ember. And so even though we've only got the one node and they've got two, we're still keeping on top because we're essentially doubling our score for this one down here. So this video, it's a little bit dull, I think, as far as the gameplay goes, but it shows a little bit about how this zone is actually played a little bit, I think. Which is kind of why I wanted to put it up there. For anybody who doesn't fully grasp this zone, it took me a little while to get used to this one.
All points are deactivated. Stay vigilant.
Granted, it was already running, I guess, when I came into play after being out for a little while, so it was totally new. It wasn't one I was familiar with at all.
Battle mods have been placed.
And I'm gradually starting to like it more and more. I used to not like it initially. I was so confused when I first started playing this zone.
Control points have been
And I see another blue coming up here, so that's nice. Another bit of extra points. Which again is one of the reasons why we didn't leave this area, because for some reason, like I said, this area just kept popping. So we just sort of kept holding it, and others were bringing stuff in to make it stronger and better. So currently we've actually got 3 nodes right now. They've got one up top there that's giving them more rapid, so they're probably going to hold on to that and try and seek out another from us. I kept expecting a little bit more of a fight down here. For me, this would be the one that I'd be trying to cap more than anything else if I'm actually on the offense. Because if we capture it, or they capture it in this case, they will then start getting the double points. That ability remains regardless of who has it. Even if they didn't initialize it, they could cap it and then start getting those double points themselves too. But we hold it and they don't get it, so props to us.
And it's final.
And that's the end of that game. That was pretty quick. We got the 600 points and game over. So again, if you like this video, like. If you enjoy the content on my channel, subscribe, and feel free to comment down below. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Peace.